So this is a new lawnmower, and I'm not happy with it for several reasons. The one I want to talk about right now is these front wheels, which I've already taken them off, and they were designed. You just push this in. It's designed for like fast assembly. It's not even bolted right here. It's you just push it in, and then these are plastic things. Anyway, it's popped out. I've got it all wired in and wired up so it can't. Otherwise, it jumps. So anyway, I'm not happy with that. So what I'm gonna do? Take these wheels off. I got these wheels off of the wheels are not. The wheel is here. Took it off. This is the bracket. I'm going to put this bracket on there like that. That's all for now. So I cut this lip off here, and I got it right now. It's about, well, that shows 3.5. Well, I cut that off. If you go back here, I'm at about
3.25. About 3. I guess it could go up just a little bit. I like to cut it pretty high. So that's 3.25. So this is all the way up. I think this one's got one more to go, but that's alright, probably. Because this one I won't change. It's too much fooling around to change it. So right there, of course you know I could kick a little bit, and I go to bolt it. This is steel. If I have to, I can run on it. I was hoping just to bolt it up. Now I think about it, there's going to be some wobble there. There might be some wobble. I might have to weld on it.
Seems like it's going to work, although it might not be high enough. Where's my tape? So I'm not really happy with this. Although it works, but it's a little too low. It's all the way to the highest position, and the mower's a little too low. And I think part of the problem is this needs a vertical surface to sit on. So it's sitting a little bit like this, which is making it lower. And I was kind of tempted to go ahead and install the other one and use it as is, because it would work like this. I'm just not happy. And but I bought this piece of steel, and I think I'll try and put that piece of steel in there, like that. And try and maybe get it a little more vertical. There's a big difference there. There's a big difference there if I could put it like that.
I'll have a space back here that I'll have to fill in. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to have to bend this somehow, which I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. Possibly beat on it with a hammer.
What you really need to make it nice, smooth, is rollers. But I don't have rollers. The other thing I possibly could do is not bend it, just, it's not real, see it bends a little bit. I possibly could fasten it to one end and then just bend it around and fasten it to the other end. problem I'm having, I think, is you have to overbend it. So far I've got pretty much nothing. I've got a little bit going this way, so I'll continue it. But you really have to overbend it because it just springs back. And I want to... This heating, some people would say, well, it doesn't do anything, and they're somewhat correct, but this thing isn't supposed to swivel like that. Don't swivel. There. It's been there. See, just a little bit. One problem I'm having, I think, is you have to overbend it. So far I've got pretty much nothing. I've got a little bit going this way, so I'll continue it. But you really have to overbend it because it just springs back. And I want to... I think this is going to be alright. Just need to check on my progress. Look at that. Perfection. Lawnmower perfection. I'll just put bolts in it and draw it down, but I need to wait about 10 minutes for that thing to cool down because it's hot. And you can't tell. With steel, you know, you can't tell if it's hot. It doesn't, or it does when it gets really hot. But if it's a little hot enough to burn you, it's the same color. I put some clamps on it. I'm going to have a big space here. I think believe it or not, I think I'll fill that with shoe goo. If I... Plus, I'm not really sure if that would really be ideal because welding is a little bit of a basic process. And this is kind of light. Well welded. I'm going to bolt it and then fill that space just to keep, partly to keep dirt out of there and partly to give it some rigidity. The bad thing about drilling is it's a little bit of work. To drill through steel. Not like wood. Got it. Drilling my pilot with a smaller, and it's brand new. See if that helps. Normally I would mark these holes, but the way I got this clamped in, I think I can just drill them right while it's clamped. Just gonna try and get in the center. Didn't help very much. Didn't help at all. Working it out with the 1/8, just not pushing as hard. I've already drilled 2 holes with this one. The thing of it is too, it's cheap to replace these 1/8s. They center kind of nicely too. Amazing they let us buy this stuff. You can get acetone and MEK, all kinds of crazy stuff you really shouldn't have.
Classic Rock 92.1.
I think lacquer thinner. Really one of the nicest ones. Doesn't evaporate as fast as acetone. Really more solvent to solvents oil better. I decided I better paint, particularly this bare metal here will rust instantly. In fact, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to paint this too because I'm not printing. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm going to use this Gliptex. This is the greatest stuff. Sticks to anything. Urethane enamel. I don't even think you can buy it anymore. I think they quit making it. But you can probably buy urethane enamel. Not always easy. Another thing I don't like about this lawnmower, of course, this is the engine. Actually, there's two stupid. One thing about this engine that is so, I just can't really believe it. This gas cap leaks, so I made this rubber gasket for it. How can you have a gas can? How can you have a? I don't know. See, there's an O-ring here, which is supposed to seal against here. This is starting to deteriorate. I need to make a new one. I better plan on doing that. But, so this O-ring is supposed to seal against here, but it doesn't. And when you fill it up, you can kind of see you can just kind of look at it and see it ain't sealing. This is a new mower. I mean, something's wrong. I'm not sure what. It doesn't fit right. Maybe they put the wrong cap on it. I don't know. But I'll make it, probably just make a new one of these. Get some fresh material. That worked. The other thing, so I'm thinking, can I take this choke out? I like the, so I didn't like the automatic choke. I like the old primer bulb. You just give it one little squirt and it used to start first time every time. Crud in here. So I got it all put back together. I don't have the patience to deal with it right now. I had a heck of a time finding that little spring. And anyway, if it works, the only thing of it is, when you hit that primer bulb, you just punch it one time and it would start, you know, and pull, start. This choke, you gotta pull it like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. Now it's time to put it all together. This happens all the time when you're doing this kind of thing. Don't kind of get in a little bit of a hurry. You forget a step. I got to put this bolt in here first. Before I bolt this up, I got to put this bolt in here like this. So it's all together. I want to fill this space right here so it doesn't get filled with dirt and stuff. I want to put something in there that'll that'll stay in there basically. So I was planning on. It's kind of expensive, but I really think this shoe goo is the best stuff for the job. Because it'll stay flexible, and I'll just be able to pour it in there. I have this too, which is basically the same thing. So, see how it works. I need to get a little faster delivery system. I think this is what I want to do. It's not really flowing in there. I thought about fiberglass. Fiberglass really flows nicely. But they say fiberglass doesn't do well with metal. I think I'm just going to have to cut this off here. This is going to be alright. This is a better way to fill. It's not going to take too much. It's not going to be too much. I need to squash it down in there a little bit with a toothpick or something. Clean this out. It's a swivel joint. It was all rotten, and somebody put an old nail in there instead of a cotter key. Just do the maintenance. Let's go ahead and put a little grease on it before we put it in. Do the maintenance. Use turpentine. Here's that old nail. Now I could put something in there similar to this nail, but it needs to be short enough to miss this. It was hitting that, so I have to find something. So I ended up using a nail too, but I took these off because I'm not going to lock it. These are to lock it in a straight position. I don't intend to do that. So I've accomplished my goal. There's only one problem. I didn't get the grass mowed. And really I need I think that shoe glue is going to be fine. Just going to take a day or two to dry. It's bubbling. The bubbles are coming up slowly. So, not that the bubbles will terribly hurt anything either, but I think it's alright. Let me see if it looks like it'll run. Because one thing is these things are steel, they're kind of heavy. So I don't know, let's see what it feels. It seems alright to me. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I don't have to pick it up. It doesn't matter if it's heavy, I don't have to pick it up. Hybrid. Now I've just fixed the choke and I got to get another oil. Fix the choke and get another oil gasket for the gas cap so it don't leak, and I'll be ready for another mowing season. Great. I'm proud of myself.